Hello. Hello. So, what if I told you that one of the most iconic headphones of the past 2 or 3 decades did not come from Sennheiser or Bear Dynamic, but from AKG? Because when we talk legendary, I mean really legendary headphones, you usually might think of brands like Sennheiser or Bear Dynamic. But today we're diving into a pair that doesn't always get the spotlight. Yes, it is. Yes, it is still a titan in the audiophile world. So once upon a time there were like 4 headphone kings: the 600 by Sennheiser, the 880 and 990 by Bear Dynamic, and this one, the 701 by AKG. I have owned them all. Some I still own today. And which one is my favorite? Well, in my opinion, the K701 by AKG is the winner. No doubt. So this is the K701 story, a headphone that sparked debate, praise, and a bit of controversy, sparked discussions, both positive and negative. Loved by some, dismissed by others. But what's the real story? Is this baby really worth the hype? Let's find out why it still, in my opinion, remains one of the most respected and iconic headphones in the audiophile community, even today, over a decade or 2 later. Because many headphones have come and gone, but this one, the K701, after 2 or 3 decades, it's still here and it's good. Today you can buy this baby for like $200 brand new, but there's a catch though, the amplifier. But we'll get to that later. Now let's talk about what matters the most, the sound. If you're chasing that massive soundstage, the air, the clarity, the K701 delivers. The sound is expansive, detailed, transparent. It's like you're sitting in the front row of a concert hall. Yes, a concert hall. Do I like it? Yeah, I do a lot. But it's not for everyone. For the purist, the audiophile who craves clarity and honesty, the 701 still earns its place in 2025 because, it delivers a clear and detailed sound, especially excelling in the mid-range. Is well suited for genres like jazz, acoustic music, vocals, and classical music, and even some rock and pop. I'll show you some of my CDs, and it kicks ass out of them. So stuff like this. Yeah. Or stuff like this. The Doors. And this, it's that good. So, how does it sound? In one word, just one word, expansive. It delivers a massive soundstage. Again, excellent for classical, jazz, and acoustic music. It is detailed and analytical, but in a good way, It's not harsh, unless the recording is harsh. It's airy, it's clean, precise. So this is a true hi-fi headphone. High fidelity. Garbage in, garbage out. For example, classical pieces like Vivaldi's Spring, the 701 nailed it. Way better than the HD 600. But, bass-heavy tracks like Prodigy or Fateless insomnia? Well, that's where the DT990 steals the show. Because, bass, it's there, but it's tight and refined. Not the kind that slams, you know. If you're coming from a bass-heavy headphone like the DT990 Premium, the 701 might feel lean. But here's the thing, the DT990 Premium is a loudness headphone. It's not an audiophile headphone. That's a big difference, okay? So anyway, do not expect boom, 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 boomy bass from this baby. So if you want boomy bass or listen to a lot of, say, hip hop, the 701 may leave you wanting more. It's precise, but it won't shake your body, your bones, you know. So the 701 is not bass heavy. It's not trendy. It's, in my opinion, it's just timeless. So the K701 is not the trendiest headphone out there. It's not designed for everyone, but for the listener who wants purity and accuracy, this headphone has stood the test of time. It's not perfect, but nothing is, okay? So yeah, the vocals in the mid-range are, the mid-range is where the 701 shines, baby. If you want air, space, openness, it'll blow you away. It's like the music is breathing, you know? There's a sense of openness and freedom. The soundstage feels wide, expansive, almost like you're in the room with the band. In comparison, the Sennheiser 600 is great, don't get me wrong, but it feels a bit more contained. The music isn't as open or expansive. It's tighter, more focused, which works for some genres, but it can feel a little more stifled next to the 701. So the HD 600 is not bad by any means, you know. In fact, it's still one of the top contenders out there, but if you want something that sounds bigger, more airy, and gives you the sense of I'm there, the sense of being there, the 701 takes the crown. On the other hand, while the 701 has that open, airy feeling, the DT880 is more like dry. The sound feels a bit more constrained, especially in the mid-range. That's where the 701 really shines with its richness, you know. So compared to, say, the Sennheiser HD 600, the 701 sounds like a whale being lifted off the sound. On the other hand, compared to the DT880, the 701 creates a sense of being in a large concert hall, providing an expansive and immersive soundstage. Unlike the DT880, which feels more like listening to a very good headphone, but at home. So again, the 880 feels like you're listening to music at home. But the 701 sounds like you're listening to music in a large concert hall. And if you play some piano music in that hall, say a big Steinway, the DT990 Premium struggles with poor dynamics. Struggles with poor piano key definition, sounding almost like an electric piano, you know? That's bad. But there's a catch. So this little baby, actually there's two of them. Catch number one, first burn in. So this little baby really needs plenty of time to fully burn in. So please be patient. So yes, the infamous 400 hour burn-in, yeah. Some reviewers claim that the 701 doesn't truly sing until it's been used for hundreds of hours. Some say it's just a myth. Some swear by it. Well, in my experience, it does need time, so be patient. It does need a really long time and patience. Catch number 2. Now this is important. It's the amplifier. I have heard or read so many people saying, this little baby, the 701, sounds dry, sounds harsh, sounds really bad. No. You, honey, have connected it, have plugged it into a wrong amplifier. So the thing is, this little baby is power and current hungry, really hungry. It needs the best possible headphone amplifier you can afford. Otherwise, forget it. You will not hear the magic. And I'm not talking about headphone amplifiers that cost like $100 or $200. Unfortunately, don't expect magic from a $100 amplifier. Next, does it leak? Yes, it does. This is an open back design, so it does leak. So it's more suitable for home or studio. Not really for buses, parks, offices, and so on. Okay? Next, comfort. Look, this little baby is lightweight at 200 or something grams, but it's not without flaws. Number 1, this leather headband looks, well, maybe nice, but some users, especially those with bald and shaved heads, may find it uncomfortable over time, though you can try adding a layer of, foam or cotton under this leather to soften it. This is not maybe a perfect solution, but it can maybe make some difference. Second, the clamping force is light. It's too light, The clamping pressure, the 701 does not clamp too highly, like the HD 600, for example, which means it's just a tad too loose. Well, at least on my head. And also, after say 1 hour, you may start to actually feel this baby on your head and ears. So that's not good. Next, build quality. Build-wise, it's solid. It's not ultra premium, but it's not flimsy either. It does not scream luxury. No, there's no luxury here. But it will survive. It should survive for many years. And don't worry, okay? So anyway, overall, I do like this headphone a lot. Again, it's best for listeners seeking accurate and clear sound reproduction, especially for classical and jazz. It's not ideal for users looking for strong boomy bass or mobile use. Yeah. So, thanks for watching, blah blah blah. Until next time, blah blah blah. Bye bye.